we'll do it together. But that is really good information. And again, like it's sad that you have to be the one that tell me. And again, bro, I love you. I think you're a good person, but it shouldn't be you telling me this. It shouldn't be you telling me this. It should be you coming into my live telling me this. It should be I should be seeing it on my feed, right? I should be seeing it on my feed. I should be hearing people talk about it. Dude, I watch H3H3. I think the Philip DeFranco. You don't talk about this shit. What the fuck? You up? Now, there's something very weird that I noticed with TikTok. Something very, very odd, Lucio. Something crazy weird. So, I'm gonna name a couple people, right? And you're gonna tell me yes and no if you know them. Right? Lance Stewart, Jeffree Star, Jason Nash, Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm not even joking with you, bro. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Those were all people that came from YouTube. All of them came from YouTube, and they're on TikTok Live. Why are they on TikTok Live, dude? One of them that surprised me the most is Jeffree Star. He was making banks, and now he's doing TikTok battles. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on, dude? Now the problem that I have is I'm not making. I know you're not, and I'm not making any money on YouTube. So if I was able to make money, then I could tell you, yo, this is the remuneration, this is the CPM, and then you could say, okay, yeah, cool. Versus other application. But for people from YouTube, and we're not talking about small content creator, although there's nothing wrong with small content creator, we're talking about big guys, big names, and we're hearing them legit leaving the space. My apologies. CPM is like $1 for 1,000 views. Yeah, but there's a possibility. Okay. There's a possibility that because people are they prefer TikTok, people aren't getting as many views. Because they're not getting as many views, they're getting caught on their pay. It can range to 500 views. Okay. Again, you know more than me. You're more about the details, which is great. Which is fucking great. But if you're not getting the views, you're not getting the cash. So everybody's on TikTok and not watching the video, then what's the point? You know? No, I'm talking about both. I'm talking about both because both are in the spectrum of content creation. Both are on the spectrum of being social media that are apps, or you're sharing app, or you're filming videos, or you're uploading videos. If you look at Instagram people do not upload videos. They don't upload mukbang to TikTok, to Instagram. Nobody gives a shit about that. Right? Now, one of them that was paying a lot was Snapchat, but who's gonna upload videos to Snapchat? It's different. TikTok is what I said before. YouTube is like 5. Okay, cool. Yeah, but dude, TikTok, I have to disagree here. TikTok, it depends on where you're from. There's no way of getting money in Canada on TikTok. The only way is GIF in lives. That's the only way. Cinema is going to die. But you see, did you see the news? That I did not need you to tell me that. There's the news that Facebook, there's something huge going on with Facebook now. So Facebook for years and years, they were super pro LGBT. They were super pro defending the rights of people with different orientation, and that's actually really good. That's really fun. But at the same time, what they're doing now is they're saying, you know what? That was not a freedom of speech. That was not a freedom of speech, and now we're going to be bringing back the refugee LGBTQ. So the world is fucked up, bro. And Twitter is possibly the most popular. However, Twitter, it's a lot of misinformation, which is dangerous. Case U.S. citizen at the Meta right now. Case U.S. citizen at Meta right now. Look at the stock. Yeah, I know. The stocks are not good, but I think I'm going to be talking about what I believe, right? I think people, they don't have a problem with Facebook, they have a problem with Mark. They have a problem with Mark, and they should have a problem with Mark because Mark Zuckerberg sold a lot of information of people. He sold the information of people, right? Twitter is disgusting. Yes, but if Twitter is the only way to get your information, if Twitter is the only way is the only media or social media that is still available, disgusting or not, people are gonna be looking at Twitter, right? Because Meta lobbies. Wait, what? Well, yeah, but it would work in their favor. But I don't understand because Meta is completely different than TikTok. So again, I said social media, but it's like an Apple seller going after a orange seller and being like, yo, and being like, yo, I want to block your shop. Dude, we're not selling the same fruit. The fuck? Good. I heard of Blue Sky. Yes, I did heard. I know Blue Sky by name. I don't know much about it. So yes, I know Blue Sky, but very, very, very little. Yeah, buy my apples because there's no absolutely. Ooh. What? What, dude? Holy shit. If you want to have fruit, there's no orange, so, but I sell apple. Oh. I didn't even think about that shit, dude. Whoa. Actually makes sense. Like, you have this need for social media. And although Meta is not the same thing, Meta does feel that sense of... It does feel that sense of what you need versus what you get. Never tired. Blue Sky still can't say... Oh, never tried, okay. Because I didn't think about it. Yeah, but Blue Sky, you see, that's... Blue Sky is... A lot of people, I think a lot of people know about Blue Sky, but not a lot of people try it. So I think Blue Sky would be worth checking out because a lot of people know about it. So they would possibly move to Blue Sky if something happened. Look at what Insta did. Their reason basically TikTok. Yep. Well, okay, so yes, but all of that stemmed from Vine, because Vine was before all of this. Also, speaking of Vine, I find it weird that Vine was very, very popular. I find it weird that people were loving Vine. People loved Vine, and it closed. I find it very weird. I prefer the pistol. Well, that's because we're playing Cyberpunk. Oh, okay, I get you. What you have to do, you log onto him. Oh, that's nice. You saw my kill, huh? Yeah, Vine was popular. That's like a same video. Vine was a vibe. Vine was absolutely a vibe. But you see, Vibe got destroyed. But Vine, the way it was destroyed was nice because a lot of people, a lot of content creator, it's weird because Vine, a lot of people stem on YouTube stem from Vine. So you look at Logan Paul, you look at Jake Paul, you look at a lot of people, you know. That is nuts, bro. That is nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna take notes. So we're gonna go with lobby vs TikTok. Alternative. You were talking about lobby versus TikTok. Data protection, which I think we mentioned now. We talked about should I take another note? I know what I should do. Really, it is It's weird, dude. It's weird. But yeah, so I would be so fucking down to talk about this in a TikTok live. If you don't mind, of course. I know you said you were down, dude, but I would be really, really down for that. Because again, you're teaching